In a stunning turn of events, King Charles has reportedly rejected Prince Harry's request for $250,000 to settle debts stemming from the infamous Sentebel scandal. This shocking denial not only highlights the growing rift between Harry and the royal family, but also raises serious questions about Meghan Markle's influence in this ongoing drama. While many fans of the couple have painted Meghan as a victim of royal hostility, the reality is far more complex and perhaps more troubling. Meghan Markle has often been portrayed in the media as a modern fairy tale princess, a woman of color breaking barriers in a traditional institution. However, beneath this glossy surface lies a narrative that suggests her actions have contributed to the turmoil engulfing the royal family. Critics argue that Meghan's ambition and desire for independence have driven a wedge between Harry and his family, leading to decisions that have far-reaching consequences. From her contentious interviews to her public statements about mental health and racism, Meghan's approach has often been perceived as self-serving rather than genuinely aimed at reforming the monarchy. The Sentebel scandal, which centers around allegations of financial misconduct tied to a charity, has put Harry in a precarious position. The king's refusal to support Harry financially signals a stark shift in family dynamics, raising eyebrows about Meghan's role in this debacle. Some insiders suggest that Meghan pushed Harry to distance himself from royal responsibilities, encouraging him to embrace a more celebrity-driven lifestyle. This shift, they argue, has left Harry vulnerable and isolated, lacking the safety net that royal support traditionally provides. Furthermore, Meghan's high-profile public appearances and interviews have often overshadowed Harry's own struggles, turning what could be a private family issue into a sensationalized media spectacle. Her decision to speak candidly about personal grievances against the royal family has not only alienated Harry from his relatives, but also placed immense pressure on him to choose between his wife and his family. The fallout from this is evident. Harry's mental health has reportedly deteriorated under the weight of these conflicts, further complicating an already tense situation. Critics have also raised concerns about Meghan's motivations, suggesting that her actions may be driven by a desire for fame and influence rather than genuine concern for the royal institution. The couple's lucrative deals with streaming platforms and publishers have led many to question whether their public persona is simply a calculated brand strategy. By positioning themselves as champions of change while simultaneously profiting from their royal connections, Meghan and Harry risk being seen as hypocrites. This duality has stirred resentment among those who feel that the couple is exploiting their royal ties for financial gain while simultaneously denouncing the very institution that granted them privilege. In the wake of King Charles's rejection of Harry's financial request, the narrative surrounding Meghan becomes even murkier. Some royal commentators have suggested that this denial is a strategic move by the king to reassert control over the monarchy and send a message about accountability. By refusing to bail out Harry, Charles is making it clear that there are consequences for stepping outside traditional royal boundaries. This situation raises the stakes for Meghan, whose influence over Harry's decisions is now under scrutiny. Are her ambitions worth the cost of further alienating the prince from his family? Moreover, the ongoing media scrutiny of Meghan's past, ranging from her acting career to her family dynamics, has not only fueled public interest, but has also created a toxic environment. The couple's decision to speak out against media treatment has been met with mixed reactions. While some applaud their bravery, others see it as a calculated move to distract from the fallout of their choices. This polarization in public opinion reflects larger societal debates about privilege, race, and the responsibilities of those in the public eye. The Sentebel scandal, coupled with the royal family's strained relationship with the Sussexes, brings to light the complexities of modern monarchy. Meghan's narrative as a progressive force within the royal family clashes with the traditional values that many believe the monarchy should uphold. This tension has led to a fracturing of public support, with some advocating for a more modern approach, while others cling to the past. In this battleground of ideology, Meghan's role becomes increasingly contentious as she navigates her identity as both a royal and an activist. As the saga unfolds, one must consider the implications of Meghan's actions on Harry's relationships and mental well-being. The burden of their choices weighs heavily on the prince, who finds himself caught in a web of loyalty, love, and familial duty. Meghan's insistence on prioritizing their brand and personal narrative may ultimately isolate Harry further from the support system he once enjoyed. The rejection of Harry's financial plea by King Charles serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of ties within the royal family. As Meghan continues to assert her influence, the question remains, at what cost? The public is left to grapple with the reality of a couple who sought to redefine royal norms, but may have inadvertently destabilized the very foundation of their family. The story of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry is not merely a tale of love and rebellion against tradition. It is a complex interplay of ambition, identity, and the consequences of choices made in the public eye. As the dust settles from the Sentebel scandal, one thing remains clear. In the world of royalty, every decision carries weight, and every action resonates far beyond the palace walls. Whether Meghan is seen as a catalyst for change or a source of turmoil is a narrative that will continue to evolve, making the future of the Sussexes and the monarchy an ongoing subject of fascination and debate.